Hello.
Hello.
Hello, YouTube.
Hi. Oh, I'm Nate. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go build a game. We're playing a script which we played before, but not on the channel because I messed up that video recording. So let's play over to you again. Because I thought it was a good script, if I do say so myself. Anyway, bye. Okay, right. So yeah, it was a shame. It was a really good game, and I accidentally muted myself for a bunch of it on the recording. So let's choose some characters. I've already decided a bit what I want to do. I'm doing these things. Oh wait, hang on. Do we? Oh.
Oh, I can see you now.
Hello.
There you go. Hello.
I'm just putting in a Sentinel because we've got 7 again. So I think Sentinel's good with 7 players. Anyway, bye.
Okay.
Alright. Let's right, yes. Because do I have anything apart from a Baron here that adds in an outsider? Oh, a balloonist. Oh, let's do a balloonist. And I'm not going to use the Sentinel. Oh, should I use? I don't know. Right, let's see what we've got. Yes, I'm going to put a drunk in and they can get true info. So let's put in ooh. Shigenja. Right, everything's wrong, so. What have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too many. What do I want to do? Probably grows at no point. Balloonist needs to be in, so Fortune Teller or Sage. I'm going to do a drunk Sage and Mayor. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. That works. We've got 2 outsiders. Okay.
I was thinking you were going to say that.
Hello.
Hello.
Can everyone
Hello.
hear me, including Hurst?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. And you should all have some characters. And I'm going to send you to sleep.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
I don't know why I said goodbye there. I guess.
Bye.
Bye.
I need to pick a good hand.
Okay, right. Okay, so what have we got? Right, this is a Vortox game, so this is I'm going to put these as reminders. So Michael's going to get left. You are the drunk, so you get true info. I'm going to write Vortox here. So Hurst is the lunatic. Phil is the Vortox. We've got a balloonist who added in the drunk or lunatic. I've used the Sentinel. And then we've got Sweetheart, Innkeeper, and that's the Librarian. I think those are fine. Are those fine? Probably. And then I'll put lunatic minion. There, that's fine. Who is nope, that's not the right thing. What's the balloonist thing? There we go. So I'm not sure we've played with the balloonist since it's been updated, but it's just learned a new person each time who's a different type to last night. Cool. Let's go to hello.
Nate.
Lee, how are you doing?
Finishing my dinner. How are you?
I am good.
This YouTube video is sponsored by dinner.
Dinner?
Yes.
It's everybody's
dinner.
friend.
Everyone should eat dinner.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a powerful message.
Yes. Eat dinner. Dinner.
Yeah. I will send you the Grim later on in the day. Oh, definitely not in the day. That would be weird. But in the night. But I'm just here to tell you, well, pointlessly, because you'll see it soon, that Phil is your demon.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello.
It was always going to happen, wasn't it?
It was.
But oh well. Do you have any questions about the Voltox?
So I'm guessing I choose a player, they die.
Yeah. So the thing with the Voltox is it works as any demon. You pick one player at night from night 2 onwards, and they die. However, all townsfolk roles that yield information, they must get false information throughout the game. And if you ever have a day with no executions, you win. Okay. So those are the two key things with the Vortex. So just remember, if you're bluffing, if you're bluffing a roll with the thinking that there is a Vortex in play for other people to go that way, then your information should be incorrect. If that makes sense. Yeah. Or you could just say your info is correct, or you think your info is correct, and then that will drive town away from a Vortex.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, I'm just here to tell you that Lee is your minion.
Okay.
And your bluffs.
Yeah, I probably should write this down. Yeah.
Yeah. Fortune teller.
Yeah.
General.
Yeah.
And philosopher.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi. You are Demon again. You're the Vortex.
Cool.
Lee is the minion.
Of course, Lee's the minion.
Hurst is the lunatic.
Oh god, great.
And your bluffs are Sweetheart.
Yep.
Innkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Librarian.
Librarian. Interesting. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Alright, cheers.
There we go. I was just checking to make sure Hurst wasn't still in a room. So what have we got? I can wait a little bit of time. So Michael has to get false info. Andy gets true info. I'm going to have a chat with Andy. Hello.
Hello, Nate.
There's no mechanical reason I'm waking you up. I just wanted to ask if you had any questions about your role.
I had one. I forgot what it was. Bear with me 1 second. When it says die at night, this isn't about my role, but it's just about my strategy. When it says die at night, no, sorry, not die. When I die, is that execution or?
No, so your role, your role or ability only procs if the demon kills you at night.
But when it says on the script, any role where it says when you die, is that?
If it says when you die, then it's when you die.
Regardless of whether it's execution or demon killed.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to know. It's just a strategy thing.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, it's the descriptions in the script are quite literal. So if it's die by the demon if you die at night, or if you just die, then it means exactly that. Yeah. If that makes sense. Yeah. So I guess your aim is to be a target for the demon, so you can learn potentially who the demon is.
Yep. You got me spot on.
Yep. Cool. Thank you very much. Cheers, Andy. Okay. Right. Let's go to Jess. Hello.
Hello.
I don't think I've run New Balloonist before.
Me neither.
I've not. I'm undecided about it because I quite liked what it was before, although it was
Yeah.
infinitely frustrating in many ways. I'm just going to tell you Hurst.
Okay.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much. Bye.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm giving you an anti-clockwise, so towards Lee.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Right, how do I do this? I haven't done this in a while. Yeah, I guess just like this. Okay. Oh. Hopefully, we can have a bit of a chat with Lee about what he thinks about the Grim. Oh, he hasn't seen it yet. Oh. Hello.
Nate.
Uh,
Hello.
I think you should, in the top right-hand corner of your screen, it should have a thing where you can see the Grim.
Yes, it popped up, which is what I was looking at. That's why I was a bit delayed.
Ah, no problem.
Top right-hand corner.
I think you can...
Oh, yes, night information. Yeah, I can
yes,
see this.
there we go. So if you click on that, then you should have the Grim in front of you. And we can talk
Wonderful.
whilst you look at it. So the only thing I will say, which doesn't appear on your Grim, which I think should, is that the lunatic,
Yeah.
you can see as Hurst, has seen you as their minion.
Okay.
So it's entirely up to you if you want to play along with that.
Fair enough.
And I would encourage it, but also do what you
I
want.
will.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably. Yes.
honestly, you don't have to, whatever you want to do is fine.
I'll stream along.
Okay. Cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Cheers.
It's a bit weird.
Right. Okay. I think that's everything. So that doesn't. That's fine. That's fine. We've done that. Yeah. It's really balloons is really difficult with Vortox because I'm just going to have to give outsider, and then outside. I'm just going to have to go between Andy and Hurst, I guess. Good morning, town.
Oh, put my hand up.
Hands down, for I have died. I have seen the light. But then I saw another light, and that was the light at the end of a tunnel. And I was just like,
Was it
I've
the
got
sea
to.
train?
Sorry?
Was it the train?
I mean, it's just stealing my bit. Like, fuck off. I was going to make a joke, and you ruined it. And now I'm dead.
That's what I live for.
Have 8 minutes.
Try again tomorrow when you die again.
Okay. I'll if there's a professor in town, bring me back, and then I will die again, and I will mute Michael so I can do my bit in peace.
You will never be able to do it in peace.
Lee, do you want to chat?
Yeah, can do.
Hey, am I your marionette?
No.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Would you like to be?
Oh, yes, please.
All right, you're my marionette.
Yay!
Yay! Right. Okay. Are you willing to do a 3 for 3 or a 2 for 2?
I'll give you 2 if you want.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
I will say that I am either the balloonist or the librarian.
Okay, that's interesting. And in either role, did you see me?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
And if I'm a librarian,
Yeah.
I saw you as one of the potential outsiders.
Okay.
You and somebody else.
Okay.
but you didn't include any outsider roles there, so I feel like it's not you.
We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Right, I'll see if I can chat to somebody else. Who have we got available?
Well,
Oh, I guess
if it's Andy, it's Andy and Jack.
Andy and Jess. Yeah, true.
So
Okay.
I'm going to presume it's someone a bit closer.
Yeah.
Got you.
Okay.
You don't have
You've
to hard
obviously
claim.
hard claimed, yeah.
You
Phil,
don't have to.
what
Why
are
would
you
you-
comfortable with?
Yeah.
I'll do whatever you like.
What?
What do you want to do, Andy?
3 for 3.
You do 3. I'll do 2.
Okay. I mean, I
You've got a
could-
1, a 2, and a 3.
Hmm,
I'll give you balloonist or general.
Okay. I will give you either sage, poppy grower.
All gone.
Librarian
Uh-huh.
or the balloonist.
Those are my exact 2 that I was about to give you, so I'm either the librarian or the balloonist.
Fair enough.
Okay. Would you like to hard claim? Because obviously I know if you're about to lie to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll hard claim. I'm the librarian.
I'm the librarian.
Okay.
I'm not, I'm the balloonist.
Fair enough.
Do you want to share your information? I have 1 name, you have 2 names.
Balloon. Hang on, just let me find.
I have
Okay.
told somebody that I might be a librarian. I just put it in 3.
Okay, fair enough. Right, so I'm just wondering how much to.
I mean, you can tell me tomorrow if you want. And I'll also
No, I
two
think I'll
names to trade
say.
back.
I think I'll say tonight. So I learned that Michael and Phil
Uh-huh.
might be outsiders.
Hey.
And that yeah, one of them might actually be the lunatic.
Lovely.
Yep.
Point 2.
I don't know if I want to say right now.
Okay.
Because I feel like it would give a little too much away.
Okay.
Yeah, but I will do.
Okay, that's fine.
Right. Yeah. Cheers.
Okay, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. I'm
Yep.
either the sage, the poppy grower, or the sweetheart.
Sweetheart. That does sound like you're a sweetheart. Yeah.
Thanks.
So sorry. So I'm either the fortune teller, the
Yeah.
general, or the philosopher.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, don't expect you to expand on that yet.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We'll head back.
Okay. Okay.
I'll give you balloonist or general.
Are you willing to share any info
I
from either of those?
just had the exact same question, and I think it might give a little too much away.
Okay.
I'm going to
so no.
disappear for about a minute, so
Okay.
please be.
Oh, you can follow player
Oh.
if you click on someone's token.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
I'm
and then
following
it'll
you, Phil.
track them around. All right, cool.
Yeah, it feels more entertaining than me. That's fine.
Do my best.
Roblin, I will follow you tomorrow. Don't worry. Oh, I'll follow you.
No, the pressure. Oh, okay.
Well, I guess that was the end of the chat, right? Because you don't have any info, and I don't want to share my info.
Yeah. Have you got anyone else's info that you want to spill?
I have got someone's.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm just giving it away. To be fair, it was in a 3-way chat, and Michael told us he just hard claimed and gave us his info, so I guess I can share that.
Yeah. Do it.
That sounds fair, doesn't it? So Michael's the Shugenja, and he
Ooh,
learned
okay.
anti-clockwise.
Oh,
So
that's
if
not
it
good,
ain't
is
if
it?
it ain't you,
Yeah, I did ask Lee whether I was his marionette, and he
Yeah.
said probably no. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Well,
well,
that's
I'd be all right. I'd be all right killing into that way.
Yeah,
If
okay.
I'm not the marionette. Hi, bye.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Possibly.
This is going to be a very quick game. Let's see what
Possibly.
happens.
Yep.
All right. Let's go back to town, shall we?
That's
You
it,
can
back
get
we
told you're
go.
a marionette.
Yep.
Bye.
Mm.
Oh,
Wow,
Hello.
Hey, chats. Is there time? Oh, hidden.
1 minute. I'm still trying to get my camera to work. But...
Oh.
Wonderful.
Michael
Go
is
ahead.
the Shugenja.
He's drunk, though, isn't he?
Just listen. Michael's Shugenja.
Okay.
Hurst is the lunatic.
The lunatic, I know that.
He is
Yeah.
actually and my minion. Jess is the balloonist. Andy is the sage, and Robin is the minion. I have
So
put it out
Robin's
to
the what,
Jess,
sorry?
the mayor. Sorry, I've put it out to Jess that I am the librarian and that I saw you and Michael as the lunatic.
Me and Michael's the lunatic. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Hurst
So you're just going for a vortex world, I assume.
Yeah, Hurst
Okay.
hasn't decided who he's going to kill.
Okay, cool. All right.
Hello. I'm here. I'm forgetting how to press buttons, but I've got there in the end. I found my way back into Ravenswood Bluff just in time for our nightly murder.
How to press buttons, YouTube. Step 1, extend finger. Step 2, locate button. Step 3, push button with finger.
It works!
Step 4, Lee dies.
Repeat.
Michael dies.
Repeat.
Yay! Aww.
Nominations are not yet open, but please feel free to chat in town. There are no shenanigans on this script, which is fine because there are all the shenanigans on the next script.
Oh,
Spoilers.
lovely.
I'd like to gossip that a cult has been formed.
I'll vote for that.
Michael dies.
I'd like to form a cult that we don't have a cult leader.
No. No, come on, you're making a mockery of Ravenswood Bluff. This is the utmost serious town.
How
with...
dare we?
I mean, have you not
We're not
seen
like
everything
most
we've done so far?
I'd
No?
like to say I'm also here.
Damn it, Lee, that was the joke I was going for.
Do it.
I'm just going to open up nominations because you've wasted your time doing bits.
Well, we don't know anything.
Damn it.
Um,
Anything?
We don't know much.
I know something.
Yes.
Oh.
What do you know, Phil?
Or I've heard of something that is known.
Have you?
Yeah.
It is. What is it?
Oh, I heard of a Shugenja in a direction.
Yeah, I've heard of that too.
I heard one of those.
Me too.
I always think Shugenja's in one of the demons. It's not. It sounds like it should be a demon, but it isn't.
Yeah, I had to look at the thing. I like trying to look for it.
Yeah.
Is that a nomination, Jess?
It's a hand for a swirl. Yes, for a nomination, please. I would like to nominate Phil.
Why would you like to nominate Phil, Jess?
Firstly, because I never nominate Phil, because I feel like it'd be too mean, but also because I have a 50-50 feeling that he might be a bit crazy. Swirly crazy.
Like a lunatic crazy.
Possibly.
Phil.
Phil, do you think the demon?
So I didn't draw a demon token, so I can't be swirly crazy. And also the Shugenja info is specifically pointing away from me.
Okay. Well, it will take 4 votes to put Phil on the block. Starting with Jess. Three votes is not enough.
I was going to put my hand up then for the bit. It's like there.
I've done it.
Any other nominations?
I'll nominate Lee, please.
Okay, Phil has nominated Lee. Please tell us. There we go.
Nominations will happen.
Finger, button.
Yeah,
press.
can you message me that tutorial, Lee, and I'll refer to it every now and then. Phil, why have you nominated Lee in his helpful tutorials?
Well, this is where the Shigenja info potentially is pointing.
Lee.
I've not heard anything about this Shugenja info. I didn't even know we had a Shugenja. I've not encountered anything. I've not heard anything.
I'm back.
I've spoken to one or two people and said what I am, but I'm playing it close at the moment.
Okay, 4 votes to put Lee on the block, starting with Michael.
I'm only voting because potential swirly cloud things.
I'm not overrating it.
4 votes is enough, and Lee's on the block. I'm going to move it to final call for nominations.
I'd like to nominate Andy.
Okay, Lee has nominated Andy. Why on earth have you done that?
He looks shifty.
Andy.
Yes. He does. I mean, that's his normal look, to be honest. But...
Yeah, I was just going to say that's probably my defense. I do normally look like that. But maybe Lee's also trying to detract from the fact that he's now on the block.
Okay. In which case, 4 to tie, 5 to put Andy on the block, starting with Roblin.
I don't know anything about Andy.
Oh,
Lee, I just want to say, Lee, I've recently discovered a really good tutorial that might be a benefit of you.
press.
That's
Did it too.
0 votes. Lee is not enough to put Andy on the block. To be fair, 1 vote wouldn't have been either. Andy is safe for today. I'm going to close it in 10 seconds if I hear no more nominations.
Please nominate someone. I don't want to die.
I'm going to nominate Michael.
Okay.
Yes.
Hurst has nominated Michael. Why?
Well, he admitted to having beef earlier, which is even more sus than having chicken. That's like doubly sus.
Michael.
But I hadn't have it during the session, and that's how the rule works. Out of game, nobody knows. Sucked up.
Okay. 4 to tie, 5 to put Michael on the block, starting with Hurst.
Who have you got beef with, Michael?
No, it's actually I had beef as tea.
Oh, no, 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 no,
Finger, button, press.
0 votes. No, wait, 4 votes is a tie. No one is on the block.
I did not think that was going to happen.
This is really bad.
Closing the day in 10 seconds with no more nominations.
I nominate Hurst.
Okay, Michael has nominated Hurst. Please tell us why.
Why? Because if Lee's part of the Shigenja thing, Hurst is the other part of the Shigenja thing.
How do you work that out?
Because I'm the Shigenja, and I got anti-clockwise. If you are the closest, Hurst is the other one.
Hurst, your response.
I'm confused about the Shigenja role, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not the demon, so...
Okay. 4 votes will be another tie, or 5 to put Hurst on the block, starting with Phil.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
What's up, gang?
Yeah. Don't want to Vortox track this early.
5 votes is enough. Hurst is on the block. Closing the day in 10 seconds if I hear no further nominations. 5.
Ooh, you've got a really long lifeline.
I've got what?
A really long lifeline. Sorry, I just thought that'd be a funny thing to say.
I tell you who doesn't have a really long lifeline. Hurst is executed.
Well, Hurst, because he just died.
And dies. And the game is continuing.
Oh, dear.
But we'd accidentally got no demon one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Demon trying to cover for his minion and ends up getting killed himself.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, there is Scarlet Woman.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Let's go.
Well, that's bad for Hurst, and Hurst is probably very confused right now. Right, so we don't really have that much to do. We just need to sit and wait for a little bit. Not much is going to change. I noticed that Lee said that Andy is the sage, not the drunk. So the drunk gets true information in the Vortox game. So if Andy is targeted, I will say Roblin or Phil, I think. Otherwise, I'm going to have to show. I don't really know how to run Balloonist with the Vortox because I shouldn't have done an outside first, because now I have to show a different character type than last night, which means I have to show the same character types, which means I'm just have to go between Andy and Hurst. So I guess. Hello.
Well, that happened.
I'm going to imagine that Hurst is probably very confused.
Yes.
Anyway,
that's fine. That's what, like, half of this game usually, so that's fine.
who would you like to target?
I'm gonna go for Andy, please.
Andy, it is. Thank you very much.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
How'd it get there?
From the Russian steppes, it came in a crate, which means
Hi.
Oh.
Well, good news. You're dead.
Oh, yes. Excellent.
Which is nice.
Yeah. Hard work.
So I'm going to tell you 2 players, one of which is the demon.
Yeah.
Roblin or Phil.
Brilliant.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate.
I'm not dead.
You're not dead. And today, you let Andy.
Alright, then.
Cool.
Demon and minion. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Right. And now, I am just doing this again.
Nate.
Hello. I imagine you've seen the Grim again.
Yeah, I have, funnily enough.
I don't know. On my screen, it didn't show you he was dead, so I can just tell you that Andy was dead. Andy was dead in the night.
Oh.
That's a normal sentence.
So Andy died in the night. No, it doesn't show me who's dead.
That's weird. I guess the shroud isn't fully on yet. I don't know. Like on this app, because it is on my screen, but it's in the thing that
I've got some bits in the middle overlaying each other, so I can't see. There's something on Andy, but I can't see what it is.
It might say. So there's 3 things on Andy currently.
Yes, is there something?
It is the drunk.
Yeah.
It should have a balloonist no on it.
Yeah.
As in,
And there's a Vortox.
and the Vortox dead.
Okay.
So it shows that the Vortox targeted them last night.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, this is this is not great, but maybe they can pull it off. That's a Vortox, and they're probably going to go for Jess or Michael. We'll see. Good morning, town.
Good morning.
I have some excellent news. There was a professor in town, and I'm alive again. And when I say in town, I don't mean mechanically in this game, because there's no professor on the script. Just in case I confuse everyone.
Popped off again. We got the train.
They did get the train. They were on the train yesterday and saw what happened, and then revived me, and then got on the train. But unfortunately, I was so delirious with joy that I was brought back to life. I went for a full-on sprint and got hit by a train again.
So does this mean it's now canon that Ravenswood Bluff has a train station?
No, it's a metaphorical train.
Nope. Wait.
The train only goes
Nope.
to Chicken Forest Fork, and we just get to see it going that way.
Just watch it go by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we're calling it, if any kind of train conductor shows up now for thing, we're the ones who called it first.
Okay, and now I'm afraid that my bits have overshadowed Andy's because Andy's dead in the night.
Oh no!
I'm sorry for overshadowing your death, Andy. I'm now going to go
That's
away
okay.
and think about what I have done whilst you talk for 6 minutes. And I'm
What?
definitely not going to talk any longer. In fact, I'm going to stop right now before I... Okay, bye.
Bye, Jess.
Oh, me.
I will share with you that I now know it is 2 people who could be the demon.
2 people who could be the demon.
Yeah. And that is either Roblin or Phil.
Robin or Phil. Okay.
So, based on your information,
Robin.
it's probably pointed to Roblin, yeah.
In what role is that?
I can't remember which role exactly it is, but that's one of the smaller rules that you can find. So, yeah, it's best to still keep down because you might still bounce back.
Okay.
It's good though because it means they can't nominate you again.
They can't.
No.
That is good, but they could kill me again.
Well,
Kill a dead body.
It could kill you again. This is not a zombie game, unfortunately.
Oh,
but,
okay.
But yeah.
Have you been chatting to Lee?
Yeah. Why is he saying I've been seen? I ain't been seen by shit.
Because Lee said that he was either a librarian or a balloonist. He saw you.
Oh, he said that to me as well. He did not see me.
My word.
What are you all to?
I'm either the poppy grower or the mayor. Is that a legit too, or are you just
Yeah, it's
messing?
legit too.
Who you seen? Who have you seen?
I saw Hurst and Andy.
Okay,
They might have been on the same night, or they might have been on different nights.
on different nights. Alright, yeah. Fair enough. Oh, well, I'm low info. Nobody's killing me.
Poppy girl, mayor, bloody hell. That's like a come get me, but don't.
But don't. But try.
Give
But
it a try.
don't.
You won't be
Yeah,
able
come
to.
on. What do you think?
Wasn't you who nominated
No,
her?
it wasn't me, was it?
No. Okay, you're playing your cards close to your chest. Are you still doing that?
I am still doing that for the moment. Yes.
Do you have any suspicions which way this is going, as in which direction?
I really am not sure. I'm very suspicious potentially of Phil.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just kind of gut instinct. Michael, I'm always suspicious of, but that's because he's Michael. Those are the main ones I'm suspicious of at the moment.
Okay, I'm also suspicious of Phil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more suspicious of Roblin.
Okay.
Won't
So-
say any more at the moment, but just
What-
bear that in
What
mind.
were you?
I don't want to say just at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe more will be revealed.
Fair enough. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and speak to Jess if she's not free, is she?
She's talking to Roblin at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully more will be revealed.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thanks, Lee.
Bye.
Right.
Try and speak to Michael, I suppose. Michael,
Lee.
how are you doing with your very red monocle?
I'm doing very well. How is you and your extremely blue background?
It's not that blue. There's touches of white and sort of pink in there as well.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah. Am I remembering correctly? Was it you who decided to nominate me?
No, Phil decided
Oh,
to
it's
nominate
Phil
you.
decided to nominate me. Right, yes.
I nominated Hurst because he got you off the block because Shugenja information pointed anti-clockwise.
Which would point at...
You, Robin, and Andy.
Right.
But if
I'll let you take that information as you will.
Okay. Do you want anything from me?
Yeah, we'll go for well, I say, do you want to outright say what you are?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. I haven't told anyone. I've been claiming General or Balloonist, but I'm actually the innkeeper.
Okay. I thought you were going to say you were one of the demons then.
Yeah, I'm actually the Fangu. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right, then,
So yeah, I can obviously protect people, but I also make one of them drunk.
okay. Okay.
To vote Robin in for execution.
Yeah. Hurst could have been the original demon who had a Scarlet Woman, or he could have been the minion. I'll see if he wants to pretend to be an outsider today. Let's find
Sure.
out.
Okay. Do you think I should public claim this? My information.
Ooh, I don't know. You could at the end of the day.
I can't
or,
nominate, can I? Well, I can.
No, but people can nominate for you.
Yeah.
I could.
Okay, we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah. All right.
There's been huge news.
Oh no! Wait.
Oh. Too late.
Aw. Damn it.
Huge news. The huge news is that Lee and Michael are about to get conned. Oh, so close.
Anyway.
Other huge news is that I've just heard that Chicken Forest Fuck is a train station, which is another reason that it's better than Ravenswood Bluff, which only has a metaphorical train. Please discuss.
The
Can
house
we-
prices are double though, aren't they?
Can we at least have a small gauge train station?
A small gauge train station.
Yeah.
smaller train.
A train station for a small gauge train.
No, there isn't one.
No, doesn't know enough about it, so no.
Does not compute. Does not compute. There are multiple side gauges of train track, Nate.
Okay, of course.
You've
Leave the
got
train
standard gauge, and
No.
you've got narrow gauge or small gauge, which is, I think, 3 foot wide or something.
Okay.
And you had extra large gauge. Or it was a larger gauge, but that died out very quickly.
Unfortunately, Ravenswood Bluff has any
No gauge
kind
trains.
of gauges for trains. It's something to bring up in the next meeting that isn't about murder. Unfortunately, we have the next 412 meetings already scheduled, and they're all about murder. So, murder.
Yeah.
Let's get back to what we know.
All clear.
Yes.
Andy, I've not had a chance to chat to you yet. Are you being open about your role?
Not at the moment, no. We might talk on day 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put you down as Fangu who jumped then, just for now. Just for now.
Sure.
It's fine, okay.
I'm going to open up nominations.
I'm gonna nominate Roblin.
Okay. Lee has nominated Roblin. Why?
I've heard from several people now suspicion about people in sort of this direction over. I can't gesture because my camera gets put the different way on the thing, but over on sort of the 9 o'clock side of the clock.
Yeah.
You could style it out, Lee, and like stretch with both arms, and then put the arm down that you then realise is not on the side.
Because I think my camera gets flipped, so I can point. Say it's on this side, which I think is going to point to the correct side.
Yes.
on the video.
That's pointing to me.
Poor Michael. I mean, what?
Was that the extent? Sorry, was that the extent of your offence?
Well, that was my pointing anyway. I am suspicious of Roblin, and he's dead, so you know.
Okay, Roblin, we all know that Lee is a good pointer, but what is your defense?
This is a terrible kill. I've been given 2 out. I am either the poppy grower or the mayor, so please keep me alive. And Lee is just clearly deflecting because the Shigenja information points directly at Lee, and I will be counter-nominating.
Okay, 3 votes to put Roblin on the block, starting with Lee.
Finger, point, press.
Oh, a dead vote.
A dead vote, my word.
4, including a dead vote, is enough to put Roblin on the block. Any other nominations?
Yeah, Robin nominates Lee.
Roblin has nominated Lee. Why?
Well, Lee's claims to me mean that there's definitely, if Lee is good, then I think his role is more expendable than mine. And also, there's a very high chance that Lee is evil. And it was a very crafty lift yesterday. So let's just kill Lee, please.
Okay. Lee, point your way out of that one.
Don't vote for this one. I suppose it's true. Yes, my role is probably more expendable than most at the moment. I've pretty much got what I'm gonna get. But I do think that Roblin is the right, or it's a good chance that Roblin's the right one. It does point to me. If you don't want to kill Roblin, kill me, or you can kill me later. It really makes little difference.
Okay, 4 votes to tie, or 5 to put Lee on the block, starting with Michael.
Come on, this makes sense. You don't want to ignore Shigenja info.
Oh, another dead vote.
Clearly wanting to ignore Shigenja info. My word.
3 votes is not enough. Lee is safe for today.
You were never getting 5 on that.
I'm gonna call final call for nominations, as we only have 5 votes left in the game. Or at once, I mean.
I want to leave the mayor poppy grower, but it feels painful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close the day in 5. Robin is executed. And Roblin dies.
Sad times.
Lee lives to point another day. And the game
Ow.
is continuing.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a 2 dead vote day.
I'm doubting myself. The drunk gets true information in the Vortex game. I'm sure that's right. Anyway. I think so. But I could have just messed up. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see at the end of the game. I'll ask. And if that's the case, then I will have learned something, I suppose. Right. So that's not on anymore. So let's go to Phil.
Hello.
Hello. Who's dying tonight?
Kind of tricky. Jess just asked me not to pick her as the innkeeper, so it would make sense that I would not pick her, so then it would be okay for her to die, but who am I going to say I picked? Say I picked Lee, like the most suspicious person in town. Yeah, let's call Jess.
Jess it is.
Alright, cheers.
Thanks.
Going on.
That is a very good kill, because I was going to give Jess Hurst, which would then probably show a Vortex world. So that's going to hide it. So that's pretty much all we're doing today, apart from showing Lee the Grim again. They've just got to. I think Michael's probably known to be good. I think they've just got to decide whether it's a Vortex world or not. So we'll see. Okay.
Eight.
Hello, I sent you the Grim again.
Mm.
It's very similar to the last time.
Yeah, it looks exactly the same. Who
Uh,
died?
Jess died.
Just bought it. Okay.
Yeah.
And Roblin bought it as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they died during the day yesterday.
Yeah. So that leaves just 3 people.
It's going to be final day. Cool. Thanks, Lee.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Hello, town.
Hello.
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 I can't think of any bits, so Jess is dead.
Ah,
Your final 3 is your final 3 are Lee and Michael and Phil. No private chats today. I will go away for a few minutes so you can have a chat, but please don't have private chats.
Okay.
Okay.
hate this.
What were you, Jess?
Good.
Sorry?
Good. She
Good.
said.
We can do
Ah.
a round robin bird.
Yeah, shall we do a round robin?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can do.
Who wants to go first?
Shall I go first, considering it's going to make
Yeah.
it quite interesting? Okay, so I was given the vortex, and I died, and I didn't die. Continue.
You died, but you didn't die.
Well, sorry, no, I
Died, but the game didn't
sorry,
end.
sorry, the game didn't end. I should say, yes.
Phil, if we're going clockwise.
Yeah, so I claimed Balloonist or General to a couple of people on day 1, but I did actually hard claim to a couple of people yesterday. I'm the Innkeeper. Night 2, I chose Roblin and Michael. I'd got obviously Michael's Shugenja claim, and then Roblin had claimed Mare or Poppygrower, so it seemed pretty safe to pick those 2. Didn't really matter if they were drunk night 2. Last night, Jess asked me not to choose her, so I kind of had no choice but to choose Lee and Michael and hope that I'd made the demon drunk or something. Obviously, I hadn't.
Okay. Jess.
I am the balloonist. I learned Hurst, and then we killed him. And then I learned Andy, and we woke up and Andy was dead.
Andy.
I am the sage, and I learnt last night. I think it was last night that it was either Robin or Phil. But if I understand correctly, if a vortex was in play, my information could have been wrong.
Okay.
So I don't know how that helps.
I don't know if it was in play, but yeah.
Roblin.
I'm the mayor.
Lee.
I am the librarian. I saw that we had a lunatic in play, and I saw Phil and Michael.
Michael.
I'm the Shugenja. I got anti-clockwise, so that was either Lee, Roblin, or Andy, which could have been wrong and gone the other way.
Okay. I'm going to go away again.
He's gone.
Hurst, you could have been the real demon, but you could have had a Scarlet Woman. Did you speak to your fake minion?
Yeah. Who is your minion?
Well,
Don't worry,
Who?
you're not actually the demon.
Who?
I promise.
I'm going to guess it
Okay.
was it perhaps Lee?
possibly, maybe.
Why you kept him alive?
Possibly.
I mean, is there anything other than the lunatic that I can be?
Demon.
Well,
Yeah,
a demon
you-
with a Scarlet Woman.
You could be the Vortex, and Lee could be the Scarlet Woman. Well, who's now the Vortex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
But I'm-
Andy's information is likely vortoxed.
As is
And
mine.
Lee's pretend librarian information from start.
Yeah, so Lee, you said you're the librarian. You saw me and who was the lunatic?
You and Michael.
Me and Michael.
Yeah, the two others left alive.
Okay.
So statistically, that means I'm left with a demon and someone who thinks they're a demon.
Or I'm left with that.
So if we're in a Vortox world, Andy's sage,
until we reach the centre of the plug hole.
yeah, Andy's sage information. So you learn me and Phil, is that right, Andy?
Yeah, which would mean that's wrong.
So it means if we're in a Vortox world, then that's essentially barring Michael playing like a blinding game, like that means it's Lee was the starting Scarlet Woman, and it's just the Vortox has just passed to Lee. If we're not, if Hurst was the lunatic.
See, if Hurst's the lunatic and it's not a Vortox if it's not a Vortox game,
killed him in the day as well. So
then Lee's still evil because of your Shigenja information.
Or it could have been Andy was the starting demon, the starting Fangu, who has then jumped to the supposed lunatic Phil, and Jess was the minion, meaning my equidistant distance was there.
Yeah, that's true.
Would I know that I was Fangu?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, then I wasn't.
That's what a Fangu would say.
I'd say it's entirely possible, but that's just the world that came to mind when Robin died. That's the world that came to mind.
Let's see how that can work, because that supposes there's two lunatics.
Is there any point in me trying to say anything? Is anyone going to believe anything I say?
Possibly.
I believe something you say.
The other world is Michael's the Vortex.
I'm going to jump in. Nominations are now open. There's no immediate rush to nominate. I will do second and final call, but nominations are open.
Okay.
It could be me, but it is not, and I would be falling over trying to make a much better excuse than that.
I mean, it could be me.
Could be.
Could be Phil.
Could be.
Could be any one of us three.
Oh, hang on though. So if it's Vortox, Jess, you would have to get you'd have to learn two names that were the same, right?
Yeah, how does a balloonist work in a Vortex world? Is there really any difference?
Is that a storyteller question?
Yeah.
Yes.
So in a Vortox world, the balloonist would have to learn the same type of character each night. They'd be locked in on one type.
Jess, did your information tell you that I was the sage?
Not what you were. I just learnt your name, and I knew that you're unless it's a Vortox game, you're a different character type to Hurst.
Okay.
Who believes they were a demon? That would mean you were then a demon.
No, so if that was true, Andy would be drunk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm a different type and Hurst was either an outsider or a demon, which would make me good, which means I believe Jess's information. So there wasn't a Vortex in play, because otherwise that would have been wrong.
I guess
yeah.
It really depends what demon it is.
Which means Michael information was right, which means Lee. No, equidistance, wouldn't it? Because Hurst would have been evil, unless he was an outsider.
But also, if it's a Vortox, then my information is also could be wrong.
But I'm saying it wouldn't be a Vortox because I believe Jess's information to be correct.
That you two are opposite.
Second call for nominations.
Me and Hurst were opposite, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a Vortex world, assuming that we believe Hurst, Andy has to be drunk.
Okay.
If that's the case,
Yeah.
then that puts it on you being evil.
But a drunk can learn true information in a Vortox world.
Yeah.
So it could still be you, Phil.
That's true.
I think based on all that, it's probably Lee, but that's just my thought. I can't nominate or vote, so.
So, assuming we believe Hurst, then, two demons went into the bag, and the Vortex is the lunatic, and it's either Fangu or Poe.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Fangu, other outsider, right? And I've possibly added a different one.
No, they wouldn't.
There's
Both,
a sentinel as well, though.
they wouldn't both go into the bag, would they?
Well, you can do, yeah.
It'd be the lunatic that goes in, and then whoever draws the lunatic would then see.
Yeah, you could do it either way.
Yeah.
The lunatic becomes Fangu, or
Yeah,
you could just
to be
be
fair,
both
I've not seen how this works, so.
Yeah.
I've never been the lunatic to find out.
Have you not? Oh god.
You were my lunatic, Michael.
Not online though.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. You've never been a lunatic online.
Anyway, back to this game.
I'm going to move it to final call for nominations.
Oh, shit.
I don't know which way to go, because if Lee was given as the minion, it just seems likely that Lee is in fact the minion.
My head hurts.
Hurst, are you willing to say like how Lee reacted to you in a conversation? Like, did he seem to like play along, or did he deny that he was the minion?
No, he played along. Yeah.
Oh,
It
right.
wasn't a shock. But then Lee's he's hard to read sometimes, I guess. I don't know. So
It's tricky.
yeah. If it helps at all, Lee said to me that he was the Baron.
Well, that was a lie.
But that, I suppose that
Why
does
would you
help
lie
because,
to your own? Why would you lie to your own demon?
We're all outside.
because if Lee was the Baron, then he couldn't have caught. Then he's not the Scarlet Woman, is he? So he couldn't have caught.
Yeah.
Your...
There's 1 minute left in the game.
I think it's Phil.
Well, it's not, but
If it is, I told the demon that I spilled the beans to the demon.
I mean, the demon would already know that you're the lunatic.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm going to nominate Phil.
Okay, Lee has nominated Phil. Timer pauses whilst nominations are happening. Lee, why have you nominated Phil?
He's the only one who makes sense in my mind to be the demon.
Okay, Phil.
It's not me. I almost feel implicated by the fact that Lee has nominated me. It's not me. If Lee is the minion, I don't know. Unless Lee was given as the minion, but is in fact the demon. But that just seems crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. I'm just the innkeeper.
Okay. 2 votes to put Phil on the block, starting with Jess's dead vote.
Oh, I don't like it.
No, I've changed my mind. I think it's Lee.
2 votes is enough, and Phil is on the block, and the timer has started up again.
Do you think Lee is the demon
I'll
that was
nominate
given
Lee.
as the minion?
Okay, Michael. Hang on.
No!
Use the motion.
I died.
Right, Michael is alive
Yeah.
and has nominated Lee. Michael.
I do believe that it's Phil. However, just on the off chance, I mean, we had Lee at the beginning. Hurst was very adamant to try and drop him out. If it is that I did have a Scarlet Woman rather than the thing, it would be a good idea to try and get the minion as well. I'm stuck between the two. I gave the option.
But but if Lee's the Vortox, that doesn't explain your information, does it, Michael? That's annoying.
Lee, your defence.
I think we've got the right person on the block here.
Yeah, maybe we have.
If it's not a Vortox game, then it would have to be Phil, based on my information, unless I was drunk.
Okay, I'm going to run the vote. 2 votes to put to tie it even. 3 votes to put Lee on the block, starting with Michael.
Somebody else gonna vote? I want to tie.
Yeah, I'll vote so we don't tie. But
Lee is on the block. Phil, are you going to nominate?
Well, no, because it could only tie, so no.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we're going to kill Lee in 10. 9.
8.
I'm getting
7.
my big gong, getting ready for Lee to be executed
Oh, you said
by
gong. Oh,
Dong.
okay, good.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Lee is executed and dies. The game is over, and I nearly pressed night.
Now we go back to sleep.
Night, guys.
Night.
Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Jess was the balloonist who saw Hurst and then Andy. Michael was your Shugenja, who got anti-clockwise, so pointing towards Lee. I will do some more information shortly on things, but Robin was your mayor. Who was executed. Right, so Hurst was your lunatic who saw the Vortox.
Yeah.
Hurst got some bluffs that were all not in the game, and nor were they any of the demons' bluffs. But you executed Hurst on day one after lots of nominations and everything being tied. Andy was your drunk who saw the sage. However, one of the worlds that was discussed on the final day was indeed the correct world. Andy was the drunk sage who, in a Vortox world, got true information and saw Phil, the Vortox, as one of the two demons, and you executed Lee, the spy.
Yes.
Phil, you little rat bag.
Plus the sweetheart, innkeeper, librarian, and I thought that was quite a good game. Well, I thought everyone played well there.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was very good.
Yeah.
I was
Nominate you first day.
absolutely not going to nominate, and then both Robin and Jess both went, I think we should kill Lee, and I'm like, I've got to open it up now.
Yeah. That was it. I never even considered Spy could misregister. Yeah. It was your Shigenja info that was just
So Michael had to get an anti-clockwise just because Michael's true info would be clockwise. I put a balloonist in before I worked out how a balloonist runs with a Vortox, and so if Jess had lived till final day, you would have got Hurst, then Andy, then back to Hurst, because I was stuck on outsiders. And then I was questioning myself as to whether drunks do get true information in the Vortox world, because it's been so long since I've encountered that I was worried that I incorrectly gave Andy correct info. But yeah.
But it's fine, he's an outsider, so all good.
Yeah, so that was I thought that was quite a complicated game, but
It was.
I
was confused at some points. Obviously, I know all this info should be false. It's like, oh.
This info is false, but it's pointing the right way. What's going on?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very good.
When I found out I was a lunatic, I was like, who can I trust to tell this? And Phil, I can trust him.
You're the lunatic.
I was in the conversation where Lee was giving Phil the grim, and I overheard Lee say that Andy was the sage, not the drunk. So I was wondering if Andy was going to get targeted in the night, assuming that they would get Vortoxed info.
Yep, that's exactly what it was.
Whoopsies.